Think about the absolute hardest thing you've learned or accomplished throughout your life. Now think about how long it took you to learn this. Did you master it on the first try? Or did it take you days, weeks, months, years, or even minutes or seconds? How many times were you on the verge of conquering this task? Then suddenly you fell right back to square one. I bet you failed a few times, but you know what's so special about those failures? You got right back up. You tried again until you got what you wanted. Listen, everyone fails in life, whether it's attempting to take your first steps, learning how to ride a bike, or getting rejected by your dream college. Throughout my life, I failed countless times. I've disappointed my father, my mother, my siblings, my friends. But you know what? I still took these things, all these failures, and I reevaluated them. And every time I noticed that something went wrong, I kept trying till I got it right. And maybe I'd change up my procedure or I'd change up the steps, but I wouldn't stop till I got it right. And today I still fail. But you know what? My mindset on failure isn't as negative as most. Failure is a controversial subject which needs to be addressed. Failure is not an excuse to give up, but rather a reason to try harder, push more, and change your process. And through that, you'll get the result that you want. Normalize failing, acknowledge the opportunity that comes with failure, and then learn and grow from it. Too often, people choose to give up on their wants due to failure. We see that we can't get it right the first time, so we don't make any efforts in trying again. Alongside that, failure is too often associated with negative emotions. The act of failing demotes people and makes them more apt to give up. People let failure distort their perception of their own abilities, and failures make people believe that they may never achieve what they want. The term failure is misinterpreted and confused with the act of giving up. Failure is not bad until you allow yourself to give up as a result. However, failure does not mean you can't do something, nor will it hinder the ability or quality of your end result. We must begin to normalize failing. We must teach ourselves that it is okay to not succeed the first time. We must psychologically adapt to the consequences of failures, understand what the true purpose of failure is. How about, instead of putting yourself down and creating self-diminishing scenarios in your head, think about the changes you can make to apply to your next attempt and keep going until you get what you want. Every time you feel an unhealthy thought or a lie or anything negative being festered in your head, shut it right down, take a breather, and understand that failure is not final and failure is not bad. Always utilize the opportunities and resources of failure. The physical act of failure is inferior to the way that you react to failure. Your reaction to failure will either open or close many doors for you. Either way, failure always brings opportunity. Through failure, we become stronger, and in every failure, you learn something. Failure is always an option, but giving up is never. Failures don't break us, they make us. In any given circumstance or task, when we don't succeed the first time, we're left with two options: giving up or trying again. The act of trying again, learning from your previous mistakes, builds character and endurance. Throughout failures, your dreams are challenged. They show how bad you really want to succeed, or if you just want to settle for average. Every failure is a lesson, because failure can lead to growth, strength, and increased knowledge. And learning from your failures is a sign of maturity, and realizing that there needs to be a change in the way you choose to handle a situation, and then actually applying that. No matter how hard something gets, the ability to keep going and keep persevering proves exactly how bad you want a difference, and builds the endurance and motivation that you need for anything that comes your way. So stop correlating failure to negative emotions. Stop mistaking failure for giving up, and stop giving up because of failure. Once you fail, start reminding yourself that you got this and change your instinctive reaction of doubt to hope. Failures differentiate dreams from reality. Through failures, we get a realization of who we are and what exactly it is we want, regardless of how bad the failure is. Regardless of how bad the failure is, failure will always bring opportunity. There needs to be a shift in the way you view failure. Start associating failure with positive terms and realize that it is completely normal. Even the most successful people in life fail. For instance, here's a little handout of people who were found success despite failures. And it has the amount of times they publicly failed, along with a picture of their face. Once you understand that failing is normal and completely necessary, true growth, healing, and recovery will take place, and you'll see life move in ways unimaginable for the better. Next time you find yourself failing, think about what went wrong, how you ended up back at the bottom, and then take those lessons and build from them. Try again, grow, and persevere. And remember, failure is not final, and failure is necessary.